Success is the sum of small efforts, repeated day in and day out, not a single leap, but the quiet power of showing up when no one's watching. Greatness doesn't arrive overnight. It comes from the discipline of doing the little things over and over again. While the world celebrates big wins, the truth is that real success is built in silence, in the moments no one sees. You don't need to be extreme. You just need to be consistent. Most people fail not because they lack talent, but because they underestimate the power of small, repeated effort. Don't focus on doing everything in one day. Focus on doing the right thing every day. One step repeated daily will take you further than 1,000 dreams never acted upon. It's not the size of your action, it's the steadiness of it that shapes your outcome. Even if the progress feels slow, you're still lapping everyone who stopped moving. Never underestimate what you can build with small steps repeated with focus and heart. A little progress each day adds up to massive transformation over time. The secret to momentum is not speed, but repetition. It's showing up again and again. Success doesn't respond to hype, it responds to habit. Big results come from boring routines done with belief. You don't have to feel motivated, you just need to stay committed. Repetition with intention leads to mastery, and mastery leads to impact. What feels insignificant today becomes powerful when multiplied by weeks, months, and years. Success isn't built on the days you feel good, it's built on the days you don't quit. Each time you choose effort over comfort, you take another break and build your dream. Don't chase intensity, chase consistency, and the results will follow. Keep showing up, even when it's hard, even when it's slow. The results you want tomorrow are planted in the habits you build today. Progress is invisible at first, but if you stay steady, it eventually becomes undeniable. You don't need to go faster, you need to go longer. Those who master the small, daily disciplines quietly become unstoppable. Most people look for breakthroughs. Champions build routines. Extraordinary success is simply ordinary effort, repeated without apology. You can't fake consistency. It always reveals the truth. Show up like your future depends on it, because it does. The little things done daily are the ones that shift your destiny. If you want to become someone new, repeat the actions that future version would take. Big dreams don't require big actions. They require small actions done long enough to compound. One push-up doesn't matter. 100 days of push-ups. That rewires your life. Success hides behind the curtain of repetition. Only those who stay see what's behind it. Even the tallest mountain is climbed one repeated step at a time. When you're tired, do it tired. When you're unsure, do it anyway. You don't have to be perfect, you just have to be persistent. There is magic in boring discipline that compounders understand. The best don't win because they're lucky, they win because they're unrelenting. Consistency always beats occasional brilliance. One small improvement each day leads to a completely different life in a year. Don't get addicted to intensity. Get addicted to the daily grind. Anyone can do something once. It's what you do daily that defines you. Want to change your body, your mind, your spirit? Start with something small and repeat it. Greatness is often just stubbornness in disguise, refusing to stop day after day. You build your confidence every time you follow through, even in silence. Trust the power of invisible progress. It's working even when you can't yet see it. True growth isn't flashy. It's often quiet, repetitive, and deeply intentional. If you're willing to do the small things repeatedly, you're already ahead of 90% of people. Don't look for giant leaps. Look for the step you can take again today. You don't have to feel inspired every day. You just need to do what's required. even when it's boring. Champions aren't made in explosive moments, they're built through relentless daily execution. The world doesn't reward what you occasionally do, it rewards what you consistently become. Every time you choose discipline over distraction, you cast a vote for your future. Most of your results will come from what you repeat when no one is watching. It's not about massive effort, it's about the courage to stay the course one day longer. You don't need motivation, you need a system you trust and stick to. The grind is not glamorous, but it's always what leads to glory. A small effort done daily is worth more than a giant effort done once and forgotten. The gym you go to 150 times wins, not the one you join for a week and quit. Focus on being 1% better every day, and in a year, you'll be transformed. The only shortcut to success is found in the small choices made consistently. Habits are the architecture of your future. Build them one block at a time. Every day you keep your promise to yourself, you strengthen your identity. Growth feels slow until suddenly you're everything you dreamed of becoming. The results will come, but only if you keep watering the seed long enough. Don't abandon the process just because progress is quiet. Some days will feel dull, but those are the days where character is shaped. When you keep showing up, life will eventually open doors that talent alone can't reach. There's power in doing something simple, over and over, with discipline and heart. You don't need to hustle hard for 24 hours. You need to commit to showing up for 24 months. The key is not intensity, it's frequency, repetition, and patience. Most people fail because they quit too early, not because they lack potential. If you stay consistent long enough, even impossible things begin to feel inevitable. The magic is in what you do when you don't feel magical at all. Your dream will meet you at the end of your daily discipline, not in bursts of emotion. A new life is built in the small decisions you make every single morning. You either repeat progress or you repeat excuses. Choose wisely. Keep doing what you said you'd do, even when the excitement has faded. Repetition is what turns skill into strength and strength into confidence. Most breakthroughs are just the tipping point of consistent, invisible effort. The life you want is hiding in your habits, not in your hopes. The work that feels small today will one day be your greatest advantage. Show up even if it's messy, especially when no one is cheering you on. Long-term success belongs to those who outlast temporary feelings. You're not just doing the task, you're training your identity. Success doesn't rush. It rewards the faithful, not the frantic. The things you repeat daily become the things that define your life. You don't need to change everything overnight. Just keep moving forward inch by inch. Every time you repeat something difficult, you're expanding what you're capable of. Don't let the simplicity of the task make you underestimate its value. You win the game of life not by what you do occasionally, but what you repeat under pressure. You become who you consistently decide to be. Doing something once doesn't make you successful. Doing it 1,000 times with focus does. No one sees the hours behind the scenes, but they always see the outcome. If you keep doing what's right long enough, results have no choice but to appear. Stop chasing motivation. Chase discipline, and success will chase you. There's no such thing as overnight success, only years of invisible repetition that finally pay off. It's the small things that no one applauds that build the future everyone will admire. Keep the promise to yourself one more time today, then again tomorrow. It's easy to start. It's hard to continue. But continuation is what builds greatness. True confidence is built from keeping commitments when no one else is looking. The quiet repetitions today will become loud results tomorrow. You don't rise by doing something great once. You rise by doing something meaningful daily. It's not sexy. It's not exciting, but it's the only thing that works. Consistency is the bridge between intention and transformation. Small disciplines, stacked daily, will outgrow any obstacle. You don't need to win today. You just need to not give up. You're not behind. You're one consistent rhythm away from forward motion. Show up again. Repeat again. Build again. You can fail big, but if you keep trying small, you'll still win. The goal isn't perfection. The goal is to keep going. A small push, repeated, can eventually move mountains. Most success stories are just persistent stories in disguise. Repeating the right action is better than randomly chasing results. Your future is being shaped in quiet, ordinary moments. What you repeat, you reinforce. What you reinforce, you become. Excellence isn't a talent, it's a repeated decision. You won't always feel progress, but you'll always create it through repetition. Every day you don't give up, you win something: clarity, strength, or momentum. If you fall, fall forward, then get back to your rhythm. The hardest part is starting. The second hardest is continuing. The first breakthrough happens the day you decide not to break your routine. Your dream doesn't require heroic effort, just humble repetition. Keep your routine sacred, even when results are invisible. Every repetition is another vote for who you are becoming. The battle is not won by the strong, it's won by the steady. Most lives don't change in one day, they change in one decision, repeated daily. The power of compounding works best when fueled by discipline. You're only ever one more repetition away from momentum. The road is long, but it's also predictable for those who stay consistent. Repeating small habits creates patterns. Patterns become identity. You become resilient not by waiting, but by working through repetition. Your small actions create a ripple effect in ways you won't see until later. Keep planting, even when you don't see the harvest yet. Every page written, every workout completed, every early morning, it's all adding up. You're building a wall of success, brick by brick, hour by hour. The wall won't build itself, but it will rise through your daily actions. This is how dreams become structures. One effort, repeated. Don't chase results. Chase rhythm, and the results will find you. Stay consistent long enough, and eventually you won't even recognize the old you. A daily routine is more powerful than bursts of inspiration. Don't let your emotions decide. Let your habits decide. Consistency will introduce you to the version of yourself you've been dreaming of. Choose to be relentless with the small things, and life will become generous with the big. The blueprint is simple. Start, repeat, adjust, repeat again. Build the rhythm. Respect the rhythm. Trust the rhythm. Even if it feels slow, you're still outpacing your past self. Your daily discipline is the greatest expression of your belief in your future. The life you want is not out of reach. It's waiting at the end of your repeated efforts. Don't chase perfection, chase progress, and let your daily repetition do the rest. If you commit to the process, the results will eventually have no choice but to show up. Be the person who does what needs to be done, again and again, without applause. Nothing changes until something is repeated, daily, intentionally, and without excuse. There's no magic bullet, just magical momentum, built one disciplined choice at a time. You won't always feel proud of your pace, but you can always be proud of your persistence. The quiet work you do today lays the loud foundation for your tomorrow. When you stay faithful to the routine, you outgrow your old limitations. Every small action is casting a vote for the person you are becoming. The life you want is made up of thousands of tiny victories, stacked patiently over time. Repetition is not weakness, It is the secret language of mastery. Keep repeating the right behaviors until they become the only option your mind accepts. It may be slow, it may be unglamorous, but it's working. Always. You don't need to feel different to start. You need to act differently and repeat it. Build your future the same way you build muscle, through steady, repeated resistance. If you can't be perfect, be consistent. That's how real results are made. Repetition sharpens your skill, strengthens your resolve, and stretches your capacity. Trust that every action, no matter how small, is a seed that will grow in its own time. You're not wasting time when you repeat good habits, you're investing it. Discipline may feel dull now, but its rewards are louder than any shortcut. When you repeat excellence long enough, it becomes your new standard. Don't skip the process, master it, and your life will shift forever. Most people quit at the edge of momentum. Stay one day longer, and you'll feel the change. If it feels too slow, you're probably doing it right. Growth isn't supposed to feel instant. You'll never know how close you are if you stop repeating the work. Repetition is the bridge between learning and becoming. The person who commits to the grind always beats the one chasing excitement. You can't sprint your way to long-term success, but you can walk there with consistency. If you want a better outcome, repeat better inputs every single day. It's not about how you feel, it's about what you repeat despite your feelings. The daily disciplines may seem small now, but they are shaping your future self in silence. Most people want results. Few want routine, but only routine delivers results. You don't need to do something new. You need to keep doing what works. Greatness isn't one giant effort. It's thousands of tiny, silent wins strung together. If you want to be unstoppable, fall in love with repetition. You'll never lose if you never stop moving. Even slow progress is better than standing still. There's nothing more powerful than a person who keeps their word to themselves daily. People will wonder how you did it. You'll know it was one small action, repeated. You'll be amazed what happens when you commit to just showing up every day. You're building momentum each time you choose effort over excuses. Big goals are achieved by taking small steps so often they become second nature. Every time you don't give up, you reinforce belief, grit, and purpose. You don't become disciplined overnight, but each repetition makes it easier to return. Do the work quietly today so you can live loudly tomorrow. No applause, no problem. Your results will make the noise for you later. The world doesn't owe you recognition for daily effort, but it will pay you in results. Even the strongest trees grow slowly. Keep showing up and let your roots deepen. Repeat good habits long enough, and they'll start repeating success back to you. The secret to everything you want is hidden inside what you're willing to repeat. Don't worry if others are faster. Worry if you stop moving. Your effort may go unnoticed now, but one day it'll be all anyone sees. It's not a race, it's a rhythm. Find yours and live inside it. Big dreams shrink when you break them into daily repetitions. Do one thing today your future self will be thankful you did 1,000 times. Forget motivation. Build systems that don't care how you feel. There is nothing glamorous about repetition, but there is something unstoppable about it. The pain of routine is nothing compared to the pain of regret. Your habits today are constructing the walls of your future home. Don't let comfort distract you from commitment. Repeat what matters. You don't fail by falling off. You fail by not getting back to the rhythm. Celebrate consistency more than intensity. It's what will carry you across the finish line. Become the kind of person who always honors the next repetition. The future belongs to the ones who repeat with discipline and live with purpose. Decide today to never break the chain again. stack another day of effort. The smallest shift, done every day, changes the entire direction of your life. Repetition creates memory. Repetition creates strength. Repetition creates identity. Become proud of the fact that you are a repeater, not a quitter. Build your days like bricks, one upon another, slowly rising. You can't fake consistency, but you can build it, one act at a time. Repeat the process long enough, and one day the process will repeat success. If it feels mundane, good, you're mastering the method. Don't try to do it all. Just do it again. Today's small effort becomes tomorrow's natural reflex. You don't grow by wishing for change, you grow by repeating change. Repetition builds momentum, and momentum changes lives. You're always just one more decision away from keeping your streak alive. Don't chase new methods. Master the fundamentals through repetition. When you repeat with focus, even simple actions lead to massive shifts. Every time you return to the process, your future becomes more certain. The future is not created in sprints, it is forged in steady, repeated motion. Repetition may feel like routine, but it's actually the foundation of freedom. You free yourself from regret every time you honor the next repetition. Success isn't sexy, it's scheduled and repeated. The more you repeat, the more natural success becomes. Even when results are invisible, trust that your roots are growing. Repetition changes how you see yourself and who you believe you are. It is the clearest sign of commitment and the purest form of progress. Make peace with repetition. Make it your partner, not your punishment. When life gets chaotic, repetition is what keeps you grounded. The storm may come, but discipline, built through repetition, will hold you steady. You don't need a new strategy. You need to repeat the one that already works. Success leaves clues, and they always point back to consistency. Give your best today, not because it's easy, but because it's worth it. Repeat until it's second nature. Repeat until it's undeniable. Every repetition writes a line in the story of your success. Be relentless, not random. Be steady, not dramatic. Stack the days. Stack the wins. Stack the belief. Your future is counting on the things you choose to repeat today. So repeat with purpose. Repeat with pride. Repeat with patience. Because success is the sum of small efforts, repeated day in and day out, and you are the sum of what you choose to repeat.